Hello and welcome to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. The Demon Golf teams took home second place in the SEC, but first, today's top stories. The Kelowna Public Library Board of Trustees is considering whether or not to remove Mayo book Genderqueer from its collection. Critics claim that at least 6 illustrations of nudity or sex acts in the graphic novel-style memoir constitute pornography and that it is geared towards children. They also claim that the author's transition away from conventional gender identity may cause younger readers to do the same, something they say would contradict Christian values and cause mental health problems. An increasingly vocal group of critics has submitted formal requests for reconsideration to the library and sent emails demanding that the book be taken off the shelves. Supporters say that the book has an essential place in the library's collection, and they oppose efforts to ban it from the collection. The library board tentatively plans to make a decision on whether to remove the book at its next meeting on May 9th. That may hinge on whether decision makers adopt new policies to govern removal requests during the same meeting. While most board members say that they were not offended by Kebab's work, they said their decision would be based on library policy rather than their personal opinions. That policy, however, focuses almost exclusively on how to go about adding new materials, not how to consider their removal. The Southeast Iowa Symphony Orchestra held their final show in the Iowa Wesleyan University Chapel, despite the university's closing at the end of May. The Southeast Iowa Symphony Orchestra music director and conductor Robert McConnell said the last concert under the auspices of Iowa Wesleyan University was a sweet event for the orchestra. He hoped that the chapel would continue as a community center of some kind, though nothing is known yet. During the performance, McConnell took the opportunity to educate the audience about the music they played, showing specific sections of music and explaining their significance before each piece. The symphony orchestra also encouraged attendees to read their program notes for further insight into the music and musicians. The symphony orchestra played several pieces, including one from Lily Boulanger, Johann Sebastian Bach, Cecile Forsyth, and Igor Stravinsky, highly controversial piece, Right to Spring. The concert ended with the audience standing in appreciation for the effort, beauty, and music they had just enjoyed thanks to the Southeast Iowa Symphony Orchestra. Washington High School is beginning a major renovation project with a groundbreaking ceremony held Wednesday to mark the occasion. The project will include extending the building's east wing to host grades 6th through 8th, expanding its gymnasium, renovating over 50,000 square feet, and building a 2-story addition for the district's middle school students. The $25 million bond that will finance the project was approved by voters in September 2021, and the construction phase is expected to last through 2024, followed by the renovation phase, which should be completed by 2025. New London's Clark Elementary School and Main Street Mount Pleasant are both hosting events on May 5th. Clark Elementary will hold their 3rd annual PTO Carnival from 5 to 8 p.m. with games, food, prizes, as well as giant Jenga game built by New London High School students. Tickets cost $5 per individual or $10 per family. Proceeds will benefit the New London PTO. Meanwhile, Main Street Mount Pleasant will host a Cinco de Mayo block party from 5 to 7:30 with food and drink stations, karaoke, and photo stations at different locations downtown. Tickets for the after party, which includes prize giveaways, including a $3,500 gift certificate to your dream home furniture, can be purchased for $20 from Main Street Mount Pleasant's Facebook page. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the weather and sports.
Protection is important, especially when you're talking about your dreams, which is why we're going to keep you covered with plans that can save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. That's protection.
Bring the kids and share the memories from steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Maybe your memories are of great food from the North Village to the Log Village, or going to one of the amazing concerts. This is the place where memories are made. Make plans now to enjoy the history of the past at the 2023 Midwest Old Thrashers Reunion, August 31st through September 4th in Mount Pleasant. Visit oldthrashers.com for more details. Welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. We have your 5-day forecast coming up, but first, obituaries. Penelope Bryant of Fairfield passed away on April 24th at the age of 100. Benner Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Robert L. Weber of Keota passed away on April 24th at the age of 85. Powell Funeral Home and Cremation Service is in charge of the arrangements. Bradley S. Westfall of Riverside passed away on April 24th at the age of 56. A funeral service will be held at 4 p.m. April 28th at the Copper Creek Ridge event venue. Snyder and Hollenbaugh Funeral and Cremation Services is in charge of the arrangements. Cora Jesse Davidson of Birmingham passed away on April 23rd at the age of 82. A funeral service will be held at 10:30 a.m. April 28th at Reese Funeral Home. That was obituaries. It is now time for your 5-day forecast. Today, the weather has been great with mostly sunny skies and a high of 68. Tomorrow will be even warmer with a high of 72 and partly cloudy skies. Temperatures will start to fall on Saturday with a high of 63 and partly cloudy skies. On Sunday, the high will only be 55 and partly cloudy skies with high winds. Finally, on Monday, it'll be 53 and there will be partly cloudy skies and high winds again. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at sports.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tony Starr and Mike Welcher in Mount Pleasant today.
At 5 Star Community Credit Union, we want to help you lead a better life. We offer competitive rates and convenient appointment times for all kinds of loans: auto, recreational vehicles, home equity, line of credit, holiday, and personal loans. We make it easy to build your credit and enjoy the good things in life.
We invite you to join 5 Star Community Credit Union. We are community-minded and member-focused. Come visit our locations in West Burlington and Mount Pleasant or online at 5starcu.org. Federally insured through the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. It is now time for sports. The Union Area Southeast Conference boys golf teams were back on the course on Tuesday at the Oskaloosa Invite. As the season continues to dwindle down, Washington, Fairfield, and Mount Pleasant keep putting up some impressive scores. Washington has done a great deal of winning this season in the SEC. On Tuesday, the Demons just missed the top spot and had to settle for second with a team total of 306. Mount Pleasant followed with a score of 357 that gave the Panthers a 12th place finish in the competition. Much like the team totals, the Demons narrowly missed out on an individual medalist honor as Roman Roth finished as the meet's runner-up with a 71. Also for Washington, Roth finished fourth with a 73 after 18 holes. Drew Conrad finished the meet with a 76, good enough for ninth. Luke Beanblossom and Teague Meyer both carded 86s. Isaac Vetter shot a 92. For Mount Pleasant, Nick Matheny kept pace with an 82 overall. Reese Kaufman finished with an 84. Nate Disming ended with an 86. Isaac Zillman shot a 105. Ben Meter carded a 111. Grant Willem had 121. In the area boys next meet, Mount Pleasant will head over to Moravia for the Moravia Invite. Washington will return on Monday, May 1st with its own Washington meet at Blue Top. The Washington girls golf team traveled to Solon on Tuesday to compete in the Spartans Lady Spartan Invite. The Demons had a great showing that ended with them tying for first with the host Spartans at 341, but after a card back with each of the team's 5 golfers, Solon was awarded the top spot. Individually, McKenna Conrad picked up the meet victory. Conrad earned medalist honors after finishing with a 79 after 18 holes of golf. Kaylin Long followed Conrad with an 82. That was good enough to put Long in 4th. Adeline Long finished 8th overall with an 88. Haley Mitchell shot a 92. Macy Williams carded a 94, and Mallory Johnson posted a 98. Demon girls golf will be off until Monday, May 1st, as they will play host to both Lisbon and Oskaloosa in their own tournament at Blue Top Ridge Golf Course in Riverside. That is the news for Southeast Iowa. I've been your host, Nick Steffens. This has been your news break.